begin our service remembering Anne, just a few words I would like to say, and then we'll open it up for you sharing stories. We are reminded that in the life of Anne Schneider, age 65, of Hortonville, passed away on Saturday, March 14th, 2026, after a short battle with cancer. Anne was born in New London on November 27th, 1960, to the late Sylvester and Margaret Freemark Menting, and she graduated from Hortonville High School. Anne worked at Hillshire for 21 years, where she also met her late husband, Dennis Schneider. Anne married Dennis on April 18th, 1987. She was a worker in the truest sense, working as a bartender in Boondocks and Simcoe for many years, and working with her sister in the tax service while in retirement. Anne was born to be a mother standing up for others in need. She provided a home that was always open to friends and family, no matter the time of day. In her younger years, she enjoyed shooting pool, and she always played barefoot. She loved her family, especially her granddaughter Liv, whom she loved more than life itself, and her sister Jean. She was at ease knowing her daughters had each other. Now, Anne's family spent some time writing down some of their memories, and they wanted to remember their mom by saying these words. She loved children and spent a lot of time caring for children, babysitting, helping raise grandkids, and Olivia's mom's granddaughter. Always making everyone laugh through her silly comments, pronunciations, terrible singing. Mom has the most unique and incorrect pronunciations. I was trying to think of another way of pronouncing pronunciations. I'm sure she would have created one. A mother to her children and anyone else who needed a mom. A friend to so many she met throughout the years. Mom's family was her life. Her and Aunt Jean, her sister, were always very close, and she was grateful every day for her. She loved Aunt Jean's children as her own. Mom put everyone before herself. She always works and sometimes multiple jobs. She spent 25 years at Hillshire, where she met my dad and even was union president at one point. She then worked at Boondocks for many years, where she loved interacting with people. Her smile and laughter were contagious. She brought warmth and love to anyone she met. She then worked with Aunt Jean at the tax office, where she joyfully argued with her nephew Michael on a daily basis. Mom endured many challenges throughout her life, yet she never let that stop her from loving or giving. She loved to shop, shoot pool in her younger years, play cards, visit the casino from time to time. She enjoyed her post-tax season vacations annually. The family liked to especially thank Aunt Jean for always looking after Mom, and Angela for all the sacrifices she made to take care of Mom. Mom and Dad always called her an angel for a reason. Now, in looking what others wrote about Anne, you will hear a constant theme: dedication, love, service to others. Anne was such a joy to work with. She always had a smile and kind word for everyone. Anne was an awesome woman, sweet and caring, and would do anything for you if you needed. Anne had a kind heart, a smile for everyone, and a whole lot of sass. Another wrote, Anne was a hard worker, a super proud mom, and enjoyed doing taxes with her sister. Now, when I read that, I kind of chuckled and thought, my goodness, somebody who enjoyed doing taxes, which kind of reminded me I have my taxes yet to do, like ASAP, and I could almost feel like Anne saying, what are you waiting for? But who enjoys taxes anyway? It takes a special person like Anne, who helped so many do things that were not so much fun. That's who Anne was for so many people. Another wrote, Anne could talk to anyone and was a Hortonville girl through and through. Now today we pause and we remember a life well lived. We will miss Anne, her smile, her laugh, her love, but it's the memories of her that we hold together, that keep her legacy going and going to the next generation. We owe it to Anne to continue to spread her love for all others. I only met Anne briefly last year when her husband passed away, and I always thought of her as somebody I wished I got to know sooner, and somebody who probably gave really good teddy bear hugs. The world needs more people like Anne. And so we thank Anne for who she was and for who she continues to be, living life in its fullness now. We thank her. Is there anyone who would like to share stories? You can come up front and to the microphone and share your stories.
A little shorter, but you are. I was going to come up here and describe the way that Anne was. And then I realized Anne was Anne. She was the same amazing person no matter where she was and who she was with. Her smile lit up a room and everyone felt that care that she had for everyone. I was lucky to be able to not only grow up in her house, but I really treasure the time I got to spend with her at work for the past 10 years. Plus all the vacations we went on will serve me with such amazing memories. Still, a few things I'd like to share will stick with me for the rest of my life. She always knew how to make everyone feel welcome and like family. She always took me on her family vacations and always made sure there was bologna in the fridge for me every day after school. She loved gambling, Miami Vices, bingo, and singing at the top of her lungs, no matter how horrible she sounded, which she did, and whether or not she knew the words. She could have been a songwriter for all the words that she made up. Speaking of words, Anne was good at so many different things, but the only thing that she was not good at was English. Here are just a few examples. Hey, Crystal, who sings that song? Jelly Bean, right? Yeah, Jelly Roll, Anne, Jelly Roll. Talking about Taco Bell, she really wanted a Chihuahua. I think you mean chalupa, Anne, chalupa. And on vacation, she said, oh, we're in the Hobbit rooms. That's habitat, Anne, that's habitat. I'd like to say the top 3 things she loved the most were her granddaughter Liv, my mom, and most importantly, her kids. She was so proud of them. The way she talked about them with everyone, with a sparkle in her eyes, saying how good they were doing and what amazing women they have become. I'm gonna miss hearing her laugh so hard she cried. Hearing her yell to Jean, Jean, get him off of me. Talking about Michael. And hearing, this is my favorite song for the 5th time that day. Most of all, she loved Jean, her sister. She always kept saying, oh, I love my sissy. Isn't she so cute? And they spent so much time together and they both enjoyed each other's company. So, Anne, I hope you're resting peacefully and taking care of my son and your husband and my dad, and we will see you soon.
share a story.
I'm Justine. Anne was like a mother to me. She was best friends with my mom, so the girls and I grew up together as we were kids, and I just remember her running through the house in her pajamas or whatever. She didn't care what she wore. She was always funny, always loving. Definitely was a mother to me and my other sister too. Shooting pool, she was my icon. I could always watch her to shoot, and it was hilarious with her bare feet. Excellent bartender, always made the group laugh, just social. If you go to Blue Dogs and she was working, you knew you were gonna have a good time. I'll miss her, and thank you.
Any other stories? As we get ready for the conclusion of the service, we offer this prayer. O God, you have given us Anne, and now we give Anne back to you. Receive her into the arms of your mercy, raise her up with all your people, and receive us also and raise us to a new life. Help us so to love and serve you in this world, like Anne served so many, that we may enter into your joy in the world to come. Amen. Thank you for your attendance for this service. And the family would like to invite for the lunch to follow, a gathering over, I lost the name.
Sports complex.
Sports Complex. I had it. Sports Complex here in New London. It's over by the VFW. This does conclude our service for Anne. Thank you.